Welcome everyone. Welcome to our Twitch. We are hungry for more FPL. We're live here on Twitch. Great to see people there in the chat. Say hello if you can. Taylor, how are you doing today?
I am very good now that we're finally back to doing our FPL videos. It has been such a crazy Christmas.
Yes.
But so glad to be here.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I know it's been a very busy period for us as well as COVID. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh my goodness,
busy.
it's been crazy lately. So we might as well get into it. We're presenting our Game Week 22 episode of Team Selections live on Twitch. We're no experts, but we love FPL as much as everyone else, and we're here today to discuss our results for Game Week 21, our top picks, and our final teams before the deadline.
Yep, how exciting, how exciting. And our FPL has been riddled with postponements due to injuries and positive cases. It's so frustrating knowing that what you had planned just goes straight out the window. Even more so, it's so important to make those deadlines. Make sure you put your transfers in before the deadline, but make sure you've also got enough news. You know what's going on with the players and the teams and all these postponements, but that's why we're here, guys. We're here to let you know that. Remember that not everything's going to go to plan. Just try and enjoy it as the game comes along. If you enjoy our video today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe on YouTube, and make sure to follow us on Twitch too. Hit that notification bell so you can be alerted of our weekly content. We would love for you all also to get involved with the video, so hang around on Twitch and chat about your team and our team and all the moves we may or may not possibly make.
Yeah. Talking about that, we've got Izzy Jazz in on the stream, so just want to say hey.
Oh, hello.
Says they finally managed to join in, so we're so glad to see you here. We'd love to know what you think about our video today and our selections, so don't be afraid to speak up.
Good to see you, Izzy. Yeah. Thank you for making it. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm hoping the internet's holding up quite well on Twitch. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out, I guess, a bit later, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So our talking points for today is our review of our Game Week 21 squads, our top picks for Game Week 22, our team selections. So it's a bit of a tinker time because we haven't actually finalized anything yet. And then we've got some exciting news about our promo kits.
That's exactly right. I'm just trying to see if this has not changed. I wonder what's going on. I think there's a couple of technical issues here. So let me just
Izzy
sort
says
that out.
They love the Liverpool top. Ooh,
oh,
come on, the Reds.
there you go. Yes, Izzy is a massive Reds fan, so very good. He's on your side, Taylor. Definitely.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. I actually love your Twitter account. It looks so crisp with the black and white with the red. I love it.
Very, very nice. All sorted, Taylor. I've got the slides up. Just had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but we're all good. We're all good to go. Let's go into our Game Week 21 review. So you can see here we've got both of our teams. Let's go through my team first, scoring 96 points.
Oh my God.
Which is insane. Absolutely insane. More than double the average. Almost hit the 100 club for the second time this season, but really happy. We'll go through each of our players here, especially for our podcast as well. The average this week was 46. Now, this was the longest game week. Did you know that? This is the longest game week we've had all season. I think it must have gone on for like a week and a half, 2 weeks almost. Crazy, isn't it?
Statistically, I did not know that, but now that you think about it, it's like, that is so obvious because I was like sitting there waiting like I need to make new decisions here.
Yeah, I know. We've got Von Schlitt in the chat, Toffees fan here. I think you should leave. Oh, you know what? Everton, I don't know. You can stick around, but feel free to exit when you need to. Or you could just mute. You could just mute when Taylor talks if you like. That's fine. That's fine. You're not that bad, no. So let's go through my team here.
You're gonna take the buzz.
Yeah, exactly. So in between the sticks, we had Sanchez with 2 points, Cancelo in the back line with 2 points, Trent Alexander-Arnold 4 points, so happy with this one. Kufal, who had, or Sufal, is what we say actually. Sufal, who had 12 points from the double game week. Absolutely insane when I watched the game yesterday morning. I was like raving as soon as that pass came from Sufal to Bowen. But let's talk about that a bit later. Regulon as well with a clean sheet. Good to see. Jota and Salah had some returns as well. Son had a return, so really happy. I had almost all, I only had four or five players not return, so really pleased overall in general. Antonio also had the double, so good to see. He got 9 points, and Dennis with 1 point. Bowen is the one that really kicked up the notch with 42 points in that captaincy. And I was actually, you know what, Taylor, I was so close to captaining Antonio. Like, literally, I was like umming and ahhing the whole time. So...
Oh, yes, you made the right decision.
Yeah. Oh, I
mean, Antonio wouldn't have been terrible because he did get 9 points,
but
which is higher than Salah and Son.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Bowen was just a real good pick. So
you're so close to hitting that highest score.
I know. That's exactly. If you know what, if I had Tierney first on the bench, because Watkins came off the bench, and I think Dennis was put in for 1 point. If I had Tierney, that would have gone 9 points. But you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to be too fussy about it. You know. So very pleased with that. Guaita 1 point on the bench. Watkins didn't play, so 0 points. Tierney with 4 points, and Brownhill with 0 points. So pretty happy. Gone from 253k all the way up to 142k, so it was like a 40% jump. So that's like massive. That's massive. Not the best. So good. Not the best rank I've had all season, but it's a massive jump because I have had quite a few red arrows, right?
You were a couple reds in the last few game weeks.
I know.
That's all right. You're kicking goals at the moment.
Pretty happy with that. I can't set my expectations too high for this week. That's the only thing. Probably won't continue, will it?
Oh, God, it's going to be an insane week. We'll move on to mine. So I got 45 points. I'm pretty disappointed because before the West Ham game, I was actually above the average by about 12 points. And then because I didn't have any double game week players, silly of me, I just struggled so much. So my end result, I am not quite the happiest with. As you can see, a few players struggling here now. Luckily, Son had some points for me, so that's gone to 12. Ramsdale in the back, just 1 point. Rudiger, only 1 point. Alexander-Arnold, only 2. Cancelo 2, so that's really kind of disappointing in the defense there for me this week. Salah, who's going to be away now, got in 7 points. I did not captain him this week. I think that's the first time in like
forever.
I don't know. 9 game weeks. And then I had Jota 5 points, Rafinha only 2. Moda went on, I think, instead of Watkins. I can't remember what happened there, but that's all right. Dennis only 1. Antonio, I just brought him in recently, so for him to get 9 points, I'm quite happy with. But I should have brought in Bowen. I've got my big eye on Bowen at the moment. But I went from 574k to 717, so I'm struggling a bit.
Yeah, that's okay. You've had a good few green arrows, so pretty happy with that, right? Surely you're pretty happy with that. We just have a question. We've got a question from Salty. Salty 0811. Hey guys, do you prefer Ramsdale or Pickford in for goalkeeper? Ooh, good choice. Ramsdale against Spurs, or Pickford against oh my gosh, I'm just having a blank now. Pickford. Leicester? No, that's Schmeichel. Oh my gosh, I've actually just had a mental blank. Pickford at Jordan Pickford. Oh my god, I'm having a mental blank. Sorry. Let's come back to that.
Hold on. You keep talking.
Okay. I was going to say just about your team. We'll come back to you, Salty, in your question. You have 6 flags. You've got a mix of 6 flags. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3. I've got 4, but you've got 6. So I'm sure you're looking out for someone to shuffle over. I don't know. McCarthy, I guess you can keep on the bench. Livramento's on the bench anyway. But yeah, you're going to have to start looking at those flags. Yes.
Pickford in Everton against
Everton.
Norwich this
Sorry.
week. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
That's right. I know. I actually had a blank then. That's a tricky one.
Yeah.
That's a tricky one.
That is a tricky one because against Norwich, it's like that's a good game to have, but Ramsdale is a pretty solid player. So.
Yeah. Although Ramsdale was coming up against Spurs, and I know with a North London derby, it's pretty hectic. Everyone wants to win that game, and most often than not, there's not really a draw there because people really go hard. There will be goals to be scored that day. You know what I mean? Like, it's a London derby. They're such big rivals. When I used to live in London, like, it was like a mental day because everyone was just crazy about football in general. But
so
because I lived in North London, everyone was wearing tops. I lived like in between both of them. Oh my god, it's so funny. So I would say Pickford for me. Everton's defense though isn't too solid. I don't know. I mean, Ramsdale could get save points. He's a pretty decent. Oh, we just had a. Where's your videos going, Taylor? I'm looking at me up here. I'm looking at two screens of me. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Are you here?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
that's
back.
connecting. There you are. Oh my god. I was looking at two screens of me and I just panicked, as I would. That's funny. That's all right. It's connecting anyway. Are Kane and Ronaldo both essential if you're on a free hit? Great question, Izzy. We're going to come to that because in our next slide, we are talking about three player picks that going into game week 22, pretty high up on my list to either have or to consider, really. So we'll find out in just a moment. Let's go on to the next slide while we're waiting for Taylor to make her way back. The three players we have here, you can see on the screen, we've got Bowen, we've got Kane, and we've got Ronaldo. So three of our picks, and we'll go through each one of those. You can see we've got a couple of little stats for them. First up here, we've got Bowen. So Bowen, as you guys know, has done an amazing job in the last couple of games. He's in form. He's scored 115 points this season already, priced at 6.7, which is crazy cheap for someone who scores a lot of points. Single game week. So I don't know. It's pretty tricky because you are coming up against two double game week players here. If we're looking at the three. Leeds at home. Now, Leeds necessarily don't have the best defense. They're struggling without Bamford. Don't know when he's coming back in. And we also have them at home. So West Ham at home is a good fixture. But again, single game week could easily outscore Kane, Ronaldo. So he's definitely staying in my team. I think Taylor, she'll talk about it a bit later. She's thinking about bringing him in. Are you bringing Bowen in? Do you know? Your video's not working, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why my video's not working,
Oh, no.
but I'm very keen on Bowen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, keen on Bowen. Fantastic. Absolutely. That sounds great. Salty has just replied here. Thanks for that, guys. My mate at work was undecided and I always have to help him with Well, you know what? You're a great friend. You're an awesome friend, Salty. If you've gone all the way there to help him with the FPL, that's a true friend.
Carmina to me.
That's true. Sometimes. Not all the time.
All the time.
Gosh, yes. So if I was free hitting, I would be bringing Bowen in. Even though he is a single game player, he could bang. In that game, if you guys watched that West Ham game, he could have scored four goals. No joke. I don't know if you watched it, T, but he almost scored 4 goals. He had one ruled offside. He had his 2 goals.
I saw it.
And he had one that hit the post. Is it what?
It was incredible.
Yeah,
Every time
incredible.
I was like, hit it to Antonio.
Just because you had Antonio. Well, I did it as well, but it was nice for one person to get the haul, That was awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want to move?
I don't know why my screen...
Yeah, oh,
working.
goodness me. I know, that's very unfortunate. Do you want to go through Kane? I mean, we can still hear you, so I guess we just don't have your facial expressions.
Yes. So, we've got Kane. He's got 53 points. He's priced at 12.2, so he's still that premium player. Mm-hmm. Although he has a double game week this week, we're not sure if the Arsenal game will actually go ahead as much as we think it will hope to do. As well as that, it is a London derby. So when it happens, you know, it'll be a great game. It'll be lots of goals. But the thing is, there is no Son this game. So we know that Kane and Son really use each other to create those goal opportunities.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to see if Kane will do well. But to consider him at that price with no Son is a hard decision, I think.
I agree. I completely agree with you there. I mean, it's possible that Kane will still do quite well even without Son, but I mean, with the likes of they've got Hodgberg, I believe it's pronounced. Hodgberg. They've got Mora. You've got Dele Alli, who appears here and there. They've got Skip. They've got a couple of good players that can still score. That can still help Kane in the box. So we'll see. I mean, he's a pretty good pick. If I was on a free hit, I would be taking all these 3 players in there. Would you do the same?
Yeah, definitely.
I think
all
so too.
Of them.
I would take these 3 players and build my team around them, basically, because you want to have a double game week player. Now, we did mention already about Arsenal and Spurs being a London derby, but also their game is possibly a bit of concern. Is that right? There is.
This game? Sorry?
There's been concerns around the Arsenal and Spurs game, is what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this.
So we don't actually know if it will go ahead.
Yeah.
So that's pretty concerning.
I think they're fielding. Is it 13 players? They can field 13 senior players. So I think that's stretching it, because I think it's got to be a lot more in terms of actually fielding players. So we'll see. I think Arteta said in a press conference that he does want to go ahead, but at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. Let's move on to Ronaldo, shall we?
We'll see.
So Ronaldo's 82 points. 82 points for Ronaldo, priced at 12.5. So again, one of the most expensive players in the game. There's no cheap option to this. But double game week against Aston Villa. Oh, sorry. Aston Villa. Sorry, I was going to say Avalon. I don't know why. And Brentford. So 2 games away, I think Brentford has it in for them. I don't know if you watched them this week, but they looked absolutely dismal in the back, in the front, in the middle, in the side, everywhere. So I'm hoping that people will score against Brentford. Aziz just said, I'm actually thinking of going Daka over Kane. Really? That's an interesting... How much is Daka? I haven't even had a look. That's a possibility. I mean, Kane hasn't had much of a showing.
Yeah.
Hi, Quinton.
Although Kane has had... a goal every game for a while, I think, and some assists. He's been up there, but
he's just not consistent. He's just not consistent enough. I think he has had a very poor start to the season, this season in particular. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to go Kane. Yeah, I would go Kane. Oh, okay. So Quinton's just asked, would you guys go Kane or DCL? So. Calvert-Lewin, I mean, I don't think he's just going to come in and bang straight away. This is why, with Calvert-Lewin, I mean, Everton's an okay side. I wouldn't say they're a top 6 side, but Calvert-Lewin is a good player, but I don't think he will just bang 3-4 goals this season. Great thinking. I like these questions. Great questions, Quinton. Thank you very much. Sancho or Bruno? I'd go Sancho. Who would you go? T. Are you there? There.
I would definitely go Sancho. I'd go Jota and...
Jota or Foden. I'd go... Oh, they didn't look that good. Did you watch the Liverpool game this morning? They didn't look that good without Salah and Mane. I don't know. But Foden couldn't... Yeah. He might not even play 90 minutes. So, Jota's going to play.
Yeah, but it was the cup though, and Jota and Firmino just need a bit of warming up to each other. So
well, you hope so, right? You'd hope so. Hopefully they sort themselves out, kind of thing. So yeah, we'll find out. What about Lookman or Moura? Ooh, so that is the one I'm possibly thinking of, which we'll reveal in the next slide. Lucas Moura. I know he is actually quite creative in that side. When he does play in Spurs. And despite not having Son, I think he would be a good shout. I think he would be good to have, Who else have we got here?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. I'm going to say this wrong. Kufal. I'd go Kufal.
Sufal.
Sufal, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Sufal, the one that scored 12 points as a defender, or Cucurella? Oof. Tricky. Brighton's got a pretty good defence, but West Ham have been in form, so it's almost... West Ham are top 4 this season. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you know,
so
that's value.
You got to consider that.
Yeah, that's value for you, you know. But I mean, it depends. I guess if you've got Sanchez in goal and you're thinking about Cucurella, maybe you would have a double up. I don't know. I mean, it's good because then between that, you've got 4 clean sheets that could be possible, right? And that's hanging on the games. Yeah. But I guess Sufal has 2 good games as well. So I don't know. Tricky. Versus Brentford, Jota will do well. I think Jota will do well, despite them not playing the best this morning. I think they will do well against Brentford because they look terrible. I'm sorry, Brentford. I
think though that was just for the cup, you know.
Sure, they still want to play.
Klopp will be gone, you know.
Klopp is not going to flop on that. Let me tell you. Okay.
That's right. He knows what he's doing.
He knows he's doing. Okay,
so I definitely think that Jota will hold as well.
I saw a meme on Facebook, and it was like one of those you know when the old guy on the swing and he's just staring into space. It was like Klopp waiting for Salah and Mane to come back from the African Cup of Nations. That's hilarious. I know. I'm not very good at explaining it.
Send that to me.
I know. I should have. Sorry, I should have. Quinton said, I already have Maddison, so Lookman could be a double up option. Very good. And Moura playing up front for Spurs. See, that is also why I need to get Moura in, I think. Because I was looking at Tielemans also. It's either, but for me, it's between Tielemans and Moura. So, you know, and I can see you're looking at Lookman, get it? You're at Lookman. But yeah, we'll see. And Angry Klopp always comes back stronger. Well, we will see, I think we'll have a look and see. We'll find out. But yeah, thanks for joining us in the chat, guys. Really enjoying these conversations. We're going to move on now to our next, which we can continue the conversation. You can see it says to be confirmed because my transfers have not yet been decided yet. I am looking to bring out, I'm looking to transfer out Son because he's going to be away for a good how many weeks, and Watkins as well. Watkins hasn't done the best for me. Just a bit of out of Antonio and Dennis. I'm hanging on to Antonio. I've had him for a long time. I haven't got rid of him. I've almost had him the whole season, really. I haven't got rid of him once.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Even I got rid of him.
Yeah. Oh, even you? Yeah, you did actually. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I'm keeping Dennis because I think there's a couple Dennis captainers out there. Shout out to you, Dennis captainers. I haven't yet decided, but he's got my vice captaincy right now. We've got another couple questions. I've got Kane, DCL, Antonio up top. Would you switch DCL or Antonio to Dennis? Ooh, for the double. Oh, that's a good question.
Definitely considering because of that double about captaining one of those guys. I've definitely got Dennis up there with my captain that I'm leaning towards, but otherwise, it is a tough decision.
I think a lot of people bring in Dennis or King. You know, Watford have 2 pretty good games against Newcastle and against Burnley. Even though they're both away.
Yeah, exactly.
They are, you know, mid-table, bottom-table teams. So, you know, you never know. Watford could just go run amok around there. So, very interesting. I would actually consider doing Antonio to Dennis. Yeah. Von Schlitt.
Yeah.
I think so. I would do that. Is that for a hit or is it a free transfer? That's the question. And I think it would be worth it because 2 points, even if Dennis gets 2 points, it'll still only cost you 2 points. You know? So I think it's worth it. What do you reckon, T?
Yeah, Quinnan says he's on the free hit.
Ooh.
He wanted 3 players in and didn't want to take a -8. That's fair enough.
Fair.
You know, I might consider the free hit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that will be your second free hit though.
Again?
Yeah, you can, but you got to wait. I think you can wait for the blanks and the doubles coming up because we've still got a lot of the season to go. There's still a lot,
true.
You know.
Okay. I'll try not to.
Or for a 4-point hit. Oh, I would still do it, Von Schlitt. I would still do it. Who are you guys going to captain this week? Well, let's get on to our captaincy options because right now, and I know this might sound crazy, my captaincy is on Bowen. I am thinking of putting it to Ronaldo. So Ronaldo is most likely going to be my captain and Dennis vice captain. And I'm looking to bring Moura in for Son. So those are my 2 possible transfers. Have looked at Maddison. Can't afford him if I want Ronaldo. Have looked at Tielemans and Lookman. I would go Tielemans first. But Moura is the one who's right up top for me. He's my priority. So as long as I don't hear anything bad about Spurs and Arsenal game, I will make that transfer. That's me. So So
Yeah.
it turns out I did
choice.
count 1, 2, 3, 4. I did count. I've got 6 double game week players, but including Brownhill, which I don't know if I will play Brownhill yet, but 6 including Brownhill. So
okay.
I mean, ideally I'd like to have 7, but we'll see. We'll see. You never know. You
Yeah.
never really know, I guess. Yeah.
Well, some big decisions to make in the next few hours, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Next, how many? 12 hours or so. Izzy says, I reckon Watkins was unlucky not to get a goal versus United, in the FA Cup. Oh, I didn't actually watch that game, but good to hear that he was playing okay, and that's why he's got no flag on him now. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. If you have Bowen, I think Antonio can get out for Dennis. Yeah, is that for Von Schlitt? Yeah, good old Brownhill. That's exactly right. I know. Should we go into your team, Taylor?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. All right. Let's have a look. So you have a couple of things that you want to do. Looks like you've got
Yeah. So I got to get Sun out. I'm thinking whether I should actually just take Seller out until the game week 24 and bring him back in, because I really need to catch up on those points. So if I can get like a good player like Ronaldo or Kane up the front and replace Watkins as well, it might be a good choice for me, as well as I don't have many double game week players. So to get in the all these players, I'd have probably maybe 5, and that's pushing it. So I'd be in the huge minus kind of thing. So whether I can make a bit of a punt move this week and risk it to get more of the biscuit, I'm not really sure. So
good one. Oh my, camera's gone blurry. Risk it for the biscuit, is that right?
So that's what I'm thinking. I've got Rudiger, Alexander-Arnold, and Cancelo still in the back. I think they'll do all right this game week.
Yep. You've still got that premium defense, don't you?
I think.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
That's all right. That's cool.
Well, they haven't been very premium lately, but we'll see.
That's okay.
And then I'm keeping Antonio, Dennis, and get rid of Watkins. Yep. And for my captain, maybe Captain Dennis. I'm considering it.
Oh, are you captaining Dennis over Ronaldo or Kane? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, if I bring in Ronaldo or Kane,
are you going to captain them? Okay. Big shout that, we'll see. I have heard a lot of Dennis captain as King. If you're bringing in King, he's one that I've heard people captaining, as well as Kane, obviously Ronaldo. Those price tags, it's almost like it's worth captaining because you expect them to do something, I don't know. We'll see.
For sure.
Yeah, we got a couple comments in. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say I was going to put Motor in because he's got the double game.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely. I'd put him in. I'd put him in as well. Even for Cancelo.
Yeah.
Or Rafinha. It depends who would you put him in for.
Yeah, for sure. Probably Rafinha.
Yeah.
I'd probably take Rafinha out, to be honest.
Yeah.
Good. So, our comments, Izzy said...
De Gea?
I can't say that word.
De Gea and
De Gea, yep. Or Sanchez in goal. I feel like people are hyping up De Gea save points when United have a dodgy defense.
Hey, well, I think De Gea is a good goalkeeper, but in general, the United defense does not look good. You have Maguire. I mean, the players they have just doesn't cut it for me.
I love all the talk at the moment. It's like United fans finally seeing Maguire for who he is.
Oh my god! And Phil Jones might be back. If Phil Jones starts those games, guys, you're in for not a clean sheet. So I would say Sanchez in goal. For me, I would do Sanchez. I know De Gea is more expensive and plays for a top club. Then I think I would still go Sanchez. I've had Sanchez all season, and he racks up the save points. He does. So Brighton's pretty solid in the back, I think. But United, dodgy defense, I agree. Lots of save points. That's what Quinton says. Good one, Quinton. Good one. Oh, very good, guys. I think, are you going to keep Livramento? Because I can see Livramento's there on your bench. And he's orange flag at the moment. Looking to ship out?
Probably, but the thing is, he's one of my low players, so he's one of my benchable players, so at the moment, I'm not really looking at getting rid of him, just because of all the other issues I have.
Yeah, that's true. And you did buy him quite cheap, didn't you? You bought him, what, like 4.3?
Yeah.
4.4, 4.3.
It was either 4.4 or 4.4.
Yeah, he's quite a cheap defender.
4.3.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
So neither of
exactly.
us are free hitting this week. Are you not you're not thinking about free hitting?
Right.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to save my free hit for a blank.
Nah.
Yeah, for a blank game week, I think, because I think for me it's better even if I've got like a number of players out. There's going to be double game weeks. There's going to be more blank game weeks just based on everything that's happened this season so far, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. So you got to try and hold on to those for as long as possible till something.
Absolutely. Guys, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, haven't followed us on Twitch, we are on our follower girl. We're more than halfway, T. Did you know that? We're more than halfway. We're at 56%.
We are so excited.
I know.
Twitch, our Twitch community is our ultimate gain. So make sure you're following us so we can get the subscriptions going and get our emotes going. That will be really
oh my
cool.
gosh, we've got good plans for those emotes, don't we? I want to get to that affiliate.
Yeah, we do.
Let's get to that affiliate, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's look at the league updates for our Hungry for More. If you haven't joined, guys, we'll pop that in the description below. We have a code that will be there as well. We've got 2 number 1s. Did you know that? 2 number 1s.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. We've got Papa Amos and our own FPL planner from our Twitter community.
Oh, that's great.
Which is great. They scored 81 for Phantom, for Papa Amos, and FPL Planner TN, 98 points. How ridiculous is that? Hold on, guys.
That's
Just take a
insane.
moment. He's almost in the 100 club. Oh my gosh. And that won't be the first time, because you're all... TN, you're crazy. 1,451 points this season already.
I need to follow your gameplay.
Insane. I know. So if you guys need some tips, I suggest we're no experts. We've disclaimed that at the start of the video. FPL Planner, obviously the planning's working. You know, that's what he does. So we don't actually have anyone who's in number 2 because we've got 2 number 1s. In third place, Andy L. Abra Dubravka has gone down a few, which is unfortunate. That's our top 3, really. That's our top 3. Yeah. But look at those scores. If you just have a look at the game week scores, how many different numbers can you see? Oh my gosh.
Oh, these guys, all the top 12 players have got up some really high scores above the 70s.
Oh
so
my gosh.
Really awesome to
high
see.
70s and 80s and 90s. That's the type of games that we want. We want to have those big, and no doubt all of those players, the top 12 in there, have captained Bowen. I don't think you can get any high score without captaining Bowen.
Oh,
could
true.
you? Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
FPL Planner is my go-to guy for tips.
Yeah.
Good on you. You're right,
great.
Izzy. You're right, Izzy. That's the way to go.
What's your score? What's your overall score, Izzy?
Yeah. Check out. Have you joined it? I hope you've joined. You're obviously not in the top 12 because I would see if your name was there. But but yeah, we've got a number of things. We've got cash prizes for this, guys. So jump on into our Hungry for More free league. And join in the fun. We will pop that into the bottom to let you know. Taylor, what did we have with our promo kit news? Do you want to tell us a little bit about our promo kit news?
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
All right.
Pretty exciting.
So, basically, we've decided to do our first ever kit. So this is what we're going to wear to present ourselves, and it's going to be really awesome. On a side note, we'll just add in after what exactly we're going to be wearing it to. Mm-hmm. But basically what we're doing is I made a kit and Carmina made a kit, and then we couldn't decide which one to go ahead with. So we wanted the community to help vote and tell us which one we should be wearing. So that's been really awesome.
That's right. We listened to you. We listened to the community, didn't we? We
did. One thing everyone has controlled for us is our first kit, and we're so excited because as a result, the winner was
Kit B. Yes. Oh, you waiting for me?
Yeah.
Good one. Yes, we did listen to you guys. We've got our shirts already in production as we speak. We've had our names on the backs, and we have the year 2022. Well, we got just 22, but also, what are my roulette numbers, by the way? 22.
Yeah. If you want to know.
If you'd like to know, that's right. We've got a lovely kit there decided by you guys with our logo, with some stripes, and with a QR code. So you'll find out soon enough where that links to. It's nothing that exciting, but still pretty exciting.
It's so exciting. It's so exciting. We just hope the fit fits well.
Yeah, I know. We had to measure that out, didn't we? Oh, goodness me.
Yeah.
Klopp is my team way at the bottom. Scored 83. 83 is very good.
Oh, that's
Izzy.
insane.
That's awesome.
It's double me.
Great
so
work. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Even if you're on the bottom.
Even if you are on the bottom, yeah. So these promo kits, we are going to wear them. What are we going to wear them? We're going to wear them to FPL Social. So FPL Social Melbourne is our very first, very own, Australia's biggest FPL meetup. And it will be held on the 12th of February. I was going to say January, but that's past. Saturday the 12th of Feb, we are going to be there with our promo kits, obviously, that should be fun.
Yeah.
Hosted by FPL Addicts.
Self-advertisement.
I know. Hosted by FPL Addicts. So if you don't follow them on Twitch, on Twitter, I should say. I always get those two mixed up. We've got 10% off tickets as well with our code H4M. So we'll pop that link in our description below. Get yourself a ticket. We'll be there. We're going to be there for the A-League game afterwards. We're going to be there for some challenges, some quiz, some FIFA 22. We've got special guests, including us. Okay, so we are going to be there as well.
Us.
No, we're going to be on there. Live FPL debates. So get your debating cards ready, Taylor.
Okay. I'm not good. Debating was the worst subject for me.
Oh, really?
But that's okay.
I don't know. You're a people pleaser. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to be there all night, and it's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we just really can't wait to network and see everyone else who loves the game as much as us.
Put some names to the faces, guys. That's what we want. So if you are in the chat, jump on in. We'll give you the link for our 10% off. I think you do also get included a drink and some food. It is held in Abbotsford in Victoria, in Australia, obviously. But yeah, jump on in, guys. I'd love to see lots of you there. Let's. I think we're pretty much done. I think that's most of everything. We've done a real good job with that. I think we might have some tinker time after this, will we? Yeah, we might have a little bit of a tinker and a play around and see what's what. Maybe some stats looking as well, but I think for our YouTube and our podcast viewers, or listeners I should say, we might just do a quick recap of how we went, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much most of it, right?
Yes, that's it for today. I think we've done really well. Game week, the deadline is almost here, so watching the deadline with our eyes open, with all the updated news, make sure we're making the right moves.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's gonna be great, and we'd love to know how you guys are going.
Yes, yeah. So let's just refresh our results from last week. I scored 96 points, so pretty lucky. Don't think I'm going to get 96 this week, but fingers crossed. Taylor, and you got 45, I want to say? 45, yes, 45. Unfortunately. But that's okay. We move on, move upwards.
That's okay.
Our three top picks, Bowen, Kane, and Ronaldo. We both would love to have all of them, wouldn't we? I'd love to have all three of them, but can't afford that.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, can't afford that.
Can't afford that free hit.
No, can't afford that. Although I haven't used my first free hit, so... I don't know.
I'm
saving mine.
That.
I'm saving it. I'm saving for a blank or a double. Yeah, for better fixtures. Because, these fixtures aren't the best. They're good, but they're not the best. No. They could be better,
Yeah.
With our team selections, captain options are so wide and varied. Now that Salah is at AFCON, most people are captaining Kane, Watford options, Dennis King, Ronaldo. So, yeah, let's find out. We'll find out. We're hoping to be at least 20 points above the average so we can get some more green arrows.
Yeah, so guys, make sure to like our video and subscribe to our YouTube if you enjoyed the content. Join the Twitter community and tweet us your thoughts on our team selections, and also let us know what your team selections are. Are you making any big moves? We really would love to just know what everyone else is doing. Get involved with our content on our Instagram, where we post our latest league updates, selections, and results on photos.
Exactly. Woohoo. We've got one more question there from Izzy. Izzy says, we're taking a punt on any Burnley defenders, you reckon? Oof. Good thinking. I
It's a
mean,
good thought.
I know Ben Mee tends to score. I think I had him, or was it a different defender, or Taylor was it? I had one of the Burnley defenders one of the double game weeks, and they scored a header, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? As well as a clean sheet, so pretty good. That was a couple of years back, but I don't know. Burnley haven't looked that good defensively as of late, so
Nah, if anything,
wouldn't.
you'd maybe consider Wood, but then there's so many other options in his position.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the only one I consider.
They're not
from
a
there
high
too.
percentage.
Yeah,
owned.
a lot of people going for Wood, but Wood's now moved to Newcastle. He's just been announced. He's signed to Newcastle now. So,
What?
Yeah, he's just moved. That was announced, I think, yesterday was. Yeah, I know, how crazy. But, yeah, so Burnley, there you go. Burnley, I think Burnley have to make some good transfers, because I know I've been following them, and they haven't really brought many new players in. So hopefully Sean, is it Dyche? Is that how you say it? Sean Dyche. Hopefully he makes some moves this summer, or this transfer window, because I think he does need some players there, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I think we're going to wrap it up for the YouTube. We're going to hang around on Twitch, so stick around for that. But for everyone that's on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you've subscribed, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye, YouTube. Bye, podcast.
Bye.